Welcome to Pandora, where the land is mountainous and a lot of the plants glow in the dark. The food looks extremely appetizing. The animals on the planet are very friendly and want to interact with you all the time. You can find humans, but they seem to kill a lot of the land and the indigenous life forms, because nothing says harmony with nature like humans showing up and turning a glowing paradise into a parking lot. How you guys doing? I'm back again with some more Avatar, and I start off with being on a search for this lady Itua to have a little chat with her. We start talking about a problem with these insect things, like they quite big, but whatever. They're called the Kinlaw. They wanting me to do some type of ritual where I kind of like go into the swarm leader's fucking vision or something like that. But first I need to go gather some nectar, because apparently we need the nectar to get me out of this ritual, which kind of sounds quite sketchy if I'm not gonna lie. I spent a sad amount of time looking for the nectar, but I wouldn't say that I was unproductive, okay? I ended up taking down an RDA base with complete ease while I was looking for the nectar. After a couple of minutes, I finally find some of the nectar and I head back to do the ritual.
Got it!
So the ritual starts off and I end up like using my little tentacle thingies to kind of like connect with this Kinlaw insect thing. I don't know, it looks kind of whack to me, but yes, so I connect to it. Anyways, I start seeing some type of flashback of the swarm leader kind of leading the swarm of Kinlaw, and it gets like disturbed by these balloons that are making like these type of energy pulses that are kind of disturbing the Kinlaw. Knowing video games, I'm probably gonna have to go and take these things down, because you know that's how games are, I suppose. You would think that putting in all that effort to kind of go in and have this ritual and see like a flashback of the Kinlaw, like you would think that they would put priority on taking these balloon things down to help the Kinlaw, but instead they send me off to go get my first Ikran, which is those bird thingies. I found out that that's the name of it. So yes, it's actually quite awesome. I was quite excited. The climb was beautiful, by the way. On my way to the top, I actually ended up dying because of a very poorly judged jump distance. So I I embarrassingly die. But I spawn and I try again. But there's specifically this bridge part. It's like a vine bridge, and it looks so awesome. But yeah, while I'm walking over this vine bridge, this Ikran that I'm chasing down kind of like starts wanting to chow me, but I kind of like dodge, and I ended up like tying her beak closed so that she can't chow me, you know. But she ends up now just flying away, and I have to go chase her some more. Okay, so now I find her. She's chilling by this waterfall, and in order for me to actually bond with her or connect with the tentacle things that I have to like calm it down and then approach it and then connect. So I do the complete opposite, and I just run up to it and I get like real close to it, like right up in its face, and she's like knocks me. I almost like fucking fall off the cliff. Shit's crazy. But then after like a little bit of time, I just kind of realized I had to take it like extremely slowly. for me to actually get up to her and trigger the game animation to actually get me to bond with her. But yeah, so that happened. This other guy that was there, he was climbing the cliff, or the cliffs, if I should say. He was climbing with me and he was guiding me and whatnot. This guy, he congratulated me and getting this Ikran and bonding with it, and he literally just like yeets me off of the cliff. Like, how fucking rude is that? But I guess it was just all like some type of lesson, so that I could get a proper trust bond with the Ikran and everything. But I mean, what if it didn't catch me? Like, my death would have been on your hands, bro. But yeah, you know, it happened. Anyways, I go and fly around with my Ikran to get some pretty nice cinematic shots or whatever. Like right here. Ooh. Thumbnail acquired. I go and meet up with this one lady, and we decide to go take down these balloon things that are disturbing the kin law. So I fly over there and I start taking some of the balloons down. You have to like hack them, and then like it opens up or some shit, and then you have to shoot it and then it blows up and everything. So I go and do some of those. I take some of them down. Some helicopters started attacking me, so I take those down. It was actually quite cool, like shooting off my Ikran. I quite enjoyed that. Almost died, but we won't talk about that. Okay, so we end up figuring out that it's probably better to go after the RDA base that is like controlling the balloons. So then it will like shut down the entire operation, and all the balloons will be dysfunctional. But if you actually think about it, if all those balloons fall to the ground, I mean, how biodegradable do you think those things are? I mean, it's probably going to destroy the land, you know, just saying. But no one thinks about these things. Anyways, I start heading over to take down the RDA base. I attempt to do it in stealth mode, but very quickly everything went tits up. Probably because I'm trying to do a mission that is 2 levels above my current level, so yeah. So I decide to go and do some side quests to level up and hopefully make the mission a little bit easier. I go and find some disturbance from a human, and I find some lady's tablet that had a voice recording on. It was her kind of like declaring her love for this, I don't know, I think someone else that's also working here on this planet. And then while she's busy declaring her love, she gets attacked by some beehive type thing because she kicks it or whatever. I go back to the base to return her tablet and finish off the mission. I ended up getting quite bored, so I decided to go back and try the other mission that I was trying earlier, because, you know, whatever, I could probably even do it if the mission is like a higher level than what I am, so I do that. I try to approach stealthily, but that goes tits up very quickly. I then decide to just run and complete the objectives without killing most of the enemies, and that seemed to have worked very well in my favor. This Itua lady gets really hurt, so I leave her in this like little swamp thing and I head back to the home tree, and I start talking to this one oak, and she like ends up just flying in straight through the roof. It was like some mad shit, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, she basically kept saying the Sarentu, aka me, saved them and whatever, and that her father, aka the clan leader, should be thanking me. And then he decides to join us and start fighting the Sky People as well. So I actually have reason to believe that this was her plan all along. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was quite a fun one for me. I finally got an Ikran. I can fly around. That's pretty dope. But you guys must have an awesome evening, night, day, morning, whatever time of the day it is. You must have a legendary one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.